The Grand West Casino was the venue for the annual Cape Town Motorshow. The event showcased a multitude of vehicles, from the very old to the very new, to the somewhat slow to the very fast, and just plain noisy. It had everything for the thousands of petrolheads and motor enthusiasts who flocked to be part of it all. Grant Rodder gives us a rundown.
This is the third year we're going to be running the show. 6 years in concept from engaging with the city and the venue. We launched our first one 3 years back. Third year running now, very excited. We opened the doors earlier this year because of the queues. So we're really excited. We've added a whole bunch of elements to the show this year. We've got 11 main attractions. I'll give you a bit of a walkthrough. So as you walk through the main marquee, on the left you'll find the Dusty Rebels and the Bombshells. That's your 50s rockabilly theme. You'll see a monster skateboard track in there. We've added a sound-off for the first time to the show. It's done by Yaska. It's a world record attempt for the first time in Cape Town with sound match as well. So there's 100 entrants. Lots of prizes up for grabs. It's the first time we're running it. It's proving to be very popular. We then also added a show and shine to the show, which is called Stance Wars. That's going to happen tomorrow, and that's going to be guys that have modified their cars and come up with some beautiful things. So we then also do drifting. We did drifting last year. We've added something special this year. So not only can you do your drift rides, but we've also created what's called a drift corner, which is a professional circuit drift race that you can do with a professional. You then walk into our Sun Exhibit Hall, which is our area for your aftermarket parts, apparel, accessories. That is full. There are 92 brands in there this year. The very first thing you see when you walk into that hall is an MG Rover that we're giving away. So one lucky winner will walk away and drive away with that on Sunday. You'll then move into what's called the Nostalgia Hall, which is a curated area for some beautiful vintage cars and a private collection of some of the best cars in the city. You'll then go into Grand Arena, and that's the area for the glitz and glamour, all the new models, lots of brands in there, Shelby, Lexus, Toyota, Kia, Renault, plenty of brands. Not only can you see some of these new models, but you can also go into the back area and do some test driving. Once you've done your test drive, you then work into an area called the Sun Park, and that's an outdoor area with 12 brands, all the food trucks, all the stalls, the VIP deck, live bands, music, lots of entertainment, and then you close off into the drifting area. From there, if you feel like it, there's also a go-karting track we've added this year, as well as 3 full 4x4 tracks built on the other side of the venue, so you can do everything from a C-class professional race to do a test drive on our baby track. So there's lots to do for everyone. We try and make sure we've designed a show for anyone that's got an interest in motoring and wheels, if you're a car nut, a bike nut, a petrol head, or someone that loves vintage cars.
There is little doubt that the Cape Town Motor Show is a seriously big event, and putting it all together takes an enormous amount of planning and organisation.
It's a very difficult thing. There are lots of moving parts in something like this. Because we've been doing it for so many years, there's a few companies involved that put this thing together. I'm proud to say this year it's gone very smoothly. The show was built yesterday at 8 o'clock, whereas the previous year we were working through the night. So everything has been well planned, and we're in a very great position. So far, when we opened up the doors, we can see that thousands of people have arrived. The ticket numbers are certainly up from last year, and we're very happy that the City of Cape Town has seen something like this that we're trying to put on for the public.
There are a number of motor shows that take place around the country every year, and ensuring that there is sufficient interest and uptake from the motor industry has been a key focus for the organisers of the Cape Town Motor Show. The numbers suggest that the interest in the event is on a steep increase.
The product that we've created over the years now, with the numbers and the overall experience that you've got, it's actually proving to be easier year on year. You're always going to have your Joburg versus Cape Town scenario out there. We've had a lot of brands that have supported us right from the beginning, which we're very happy about. And every year, more manufacturers and OEMs come and support the show. We've got more exhibitors this year at the show. So, you know, we take a month off, book our next dates, and then we carry on. We're here for the long term. We're in a long-term deal to make sure we have this year. So the earlier we speak to these brands, the better. But every year, we've got some success stories.
The success or otherwise of a motor show is to a large degree dependent on the partnership with a host venue. Having hundreds of vehicles and thousands of spectators under one roof requires a special relationship between the event organisers and, in this case, the Grand West Casino.
Grand West was one of the first people that we engaged with about the idea and the concept of putting the show together. They loved what our ideas were, and they've been with us right from the start. It's an amazing venue, nice and central for everyone to get to. They're an amazing venue partner for us as well. They really help us put on a very nice show.
Cape Town Motor Show Marketing Director Grant Rodder is a man with a love for events and the motor industry. He knows what the show is all about and who it appeals to. So who better to take us on a guided tour of what was on offer?
This is the first area where you enter the motor show. This is our main expo hall. It's called the Sun Exhibit Hall. As you come in here, this area is filled with parts, accessories, apparel, modifications, aftermarket, clothing, you name it. Let's have a walk. Front and center, as you work, every year we give away a car, we build out a car. Cape Customs have just built this for us over the last few months. This beauty is an MGT GB racing car that we are going to give away tomorrow afternoon. Absolutely beautiful. It arrived yesterday. We unveiled this beauty this morning. It's looking awesome. All you've got to do to do this is you stand a chance to win. You buy some CTMS merchandise. Beautiful. As you walk around, these are some of the brands that have come on board this year. You've got Engine, you've got Sabat. This entire area over here is actually all owned by Part and Form Group. So these are a number of their brands that they've got here. We can do a walkthrough from Bosch to Champion to SKF. The entire bank here is all for Part and Form Group. So this is the nostalgia hall that we've got at the show this year. Due to popular demand, last year the Crank Handle Club gave us 15 cars. This year we decided to give them an entire area to look at everything that's beautiful and vintage, and some of these cars are amazing. If you have a look around there, there's some once-in-a-lifetime cars that are here. So the Crank Handle Club helped us putting this on. There's also a couple of individual owners that have got some really special cars. If you have a look over here, we've got the one of the Flames, and we've then got these tripod motorbikes which are kitted out with champagne and music, and they're beautiful. So you've got a purple car right there, the Nissan, that's been on the Speed and Sound front cover recently. So this area is all around motoring and nostalgia and taking your mind back in time for a few minutes. This is the Grand Arena. This is where you're going to find all the brand new cars. There are 14 brands in here and some very special cars. So we're going to take you on a little bit of a tour. As we go here, we've got Mavenda. These guys are investment brokers. They've got some Rolls Royces. There's a Jaguar E-Type. That's a beautiful car. Look to the right over here. These guys are Harper Sports Cars, custom built. They've got an amazing project here with a Fiat 500. Beautiful there. They're doing some test driving outside as well. Here we've got Mazda. So the latest Mazda creations that are out there. As we come along to Alpha Bodyworks. Here is where we've got some very special cars. So you've got these Ferraris, the black ones. You've got a Shelby 69 Fastback in the middle, and a few more down this way. This is Gumtree and the Journeyman. So they've got an activation all around a photo booth, and you can sort of win a lot of prizes. And then Ting Tools of here obviously are giving away an amazing tool set for one lucky winner at the show. Moving on to here, we've then got Suzuki. Some nice new models over here, some commercial vehicles, some custom cars. This one's proven very popular as well at the moment. Then move on to Opel. These guys have got this brand new Grandland X, launched at the end of last year. It's doing very nicely. You guys can test drive this outside as well. Here we've got some Toyotas, and then one of my favorite cars, we moved down to Lexus right here, which is the LC500 sports car. Absolute beast of a car. We open up the doors and start the engine every now and again. So this is Lindenberg Racing. This is Paige Lindenberg's car. It's a Ford Fairlane, and then that's Peter Lindenberg's car there as well. So these guys have been doing very well recently. I think they came third at SWAT Cops. They're up on the stage with Shelby, and then they came down to Killarney, and as well they had some mechanical problems. But these two cars are beautiful, worth a lot of money, but these are normally racing around a race car track. Then we've got Renault with us over here as well as Toyota. I believe that these guys have launched a brand new RAV4 with us as well, so it's the first time some of these guys are going to be seeing this car. And then we've got quite a special car, which are these ones over here. So this is the Kia Stinger. I believe they only brought a very limited amount of these into the market, and I believe that this is the last one that is left in the entire country. Then we've got Volkswagen. These guys are doing something quite cool. They're wrapping a car right there, getting you to sign it, doing quite a nice activation for engagement for the public. Right, this is the outdoor area that we've got at the show. As you come through the main marquee, to your left you've got the Dusty Rebels area where we've got the monster ramp. We've then got our sound off area. We've got SMG BMW right in this area, beautiful i8. Let's get to the drifting. You can hear it. Let's go get in a car. Right, so here are some of the new areas that we've added to the show. We've added a show and shine brought to you by Sound Match, which is called Stance Wars, and we're about to walk into our area for our official sound off, which is a world record attempt endorsed by Yaska. Let's have a look. There's some beauties over here. This beautiful green car, we heard it earlier, serious power to it. All these are contestants taking part against each other, wanting to make sure that they've got the best in class of all their sound. Sound Match and Yaska do this for us. Some nice activations for kids and people to play as well. Some nice activation so you can play games in a custom car over here. Some really beautiful cars. Then we've got something quite special that we brought in this year, which is a Kavara truck. Amazing sound in it, 900 horsepower. I had the pleasure of pulling this car into the show yesterday. No ramps, absolute beast. You must hear the engine growl on this one. And we've entered into the sound off as well, and it's done really well.
The Cape Town Motorshow is the biggest and most innovative event of its kind in the Cape. And it was a roaring success with thousands of fans, young and old, enjoying the spectacle over the weekend. If you missed out, you know where to be early in March next year.